Hello, I'm Bretton, one of our MCAT tutors here at Inspira Advantage, where we help students get into med school and other professional programs. Today, we're going to talk about the accessory organs to digestion. Well, what does this mean? Accessory organs aren't directly involved in the mechanical or chemical breakdown of food, but they still play a crucial role in the digestive process through secreting various enzymes. There are 4 important accessory organs you need to know for the MCAT: salivary glands, the liver, the pancreas, and the intestines. Now, let's go through each of these as well as their important digestive secretions. First up, we have the salivary glands. The salivary glands are located throughout the mouth and are responsible for secreting saliva. Saliva is a clear, watery fluid that not only helps to moisten food, making it easier to swallow, but also contains the enzyme amylase. This enzyme is important because it begins the breakdown of carbohydrates in the mouth before the food even reaches the stomach. There are 3 main types of salivary glands: the parotid gland, submandibular glands, and sublingual glands. Don't worry about remembering these names though. Each gland has a slightly different composition of enzymes, proteins, and other components in their saliva, but again, the big one you want to take away is amylase helps break down carbohydrates even before the food enters the stomach. Next up, we have the liver. The liver is a large organ located in the upper right portion of the abdomen. One of its main functions is the production of bile, which is a green-yellowish fluid that helps to emulsify fats and make them easier to digest. Bile is stored in the gallbladder and is released into the small intestines as needed via the bile duct. The presence of bile in the small intestine also helps to neutralize stomach acid and promote the growth of beneficial bacteria. Interestingly, when the gallbladder is surgically removed, people can still digest fats. Well, take a moment and think, why does this make sense? It's because the bile is made in the liver and will slowly drip down into the small intestines. The problem with this is that if somebody has a high fatty meal, like eating a stick of butter, that will be too much fat for the bile to properly emulsify. Next, we'll talk about the pancreas. The pancreas is located behind the stomach and has both endocrine and exocrine functions. One of its main exocrine functions is the production of digestive enzymes. These enzymes include, again, amylase. Where did we see that before? The mouth. And if we remember, amylase helps break down carbohydrates. But the pancreas does more than just amylase. It also makes lipase. Lipase is involved in the breakdown of fats into fatty acids and glycerol. The pancreas also makes 2 proteolytic enzymes. These are trypsin and chymotrypsin. These both break down proteins into smaller peptides, aka doing protein digestion. These digestive enzymes are secreted into the small intestine, where they continue the breakdown of food that was originating in the stomach. These enzymes are important for ensuring that nutrients are properly absorbed through the small intestine. A pro tip for remembering what enzymes do protein digestion is both of them end in an IN. So trypsin and chymotrypsin both degrade protein. But we said the pancreas also has endocrine function. Well, what are those? To that, we'll go over here. Pancreas also has an endocrine function and is responsible for producing hormones such as insulin and glucagon. The goal of both of these hormones is to regulate the level of glucose in the bloodstream through various means. Insulin is a hormone that lowers the level of glucose in the bloodstream by promoting its uptake in cells where it can be used as a source of energy. This helps to prevent hyperglycemia, or high blood sugar levels. Glucagon works in kind of an opposite fashion. It is going to raise the levels of blood glucose by promoting the conversion of stored glycogen in the liver into glucose. This helps to prevent hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar levels. And finally, we have the intestines. The intestines are made up of 2 main parts. We have the small intestine, these kind of squiggly bits, or the large intestine, shown here in blue. The small intestine is where most of the nutrients from food are absorbed in the bloodstream. The small intestine also secretes mucus. This is what makes it part of an accessory organ. The mucus helps to lubricate the food as it moves through the digestive tract, increasing the movement speed and preventing damage that this food movement might cause to the small intestines, or even the large intestines later on. Another key hormone secreted in the small intestines is secretin. This is a hormone that stimulates the pancreas to stimulate more digestive enzymes. So really, if we want to show this relationship, we could draw an arrow from the secretin and say it's going to increase the amount of all of these digestive enzymes being secreted. It's a really important enzyme. So secretin upregulates amylase, lipase, trypsin, and chymotrypsin, all to ultimately result in more nutrients being absorbed by the body through the small intestine. In conclusion, the accessory organs of digestion play a crucial role in the digestive process by secreting enzymes, hormones, and other substances that aid in the breakdown and absorption of food. From the salivary glands in the mouth to the pancreas and the liver, as well as even the small intestines, each accessory organ has a unique role to play in ensuring that food is properly processed and that nutrients are absorbed. Thank you so much for watching our video on the accessory organs of digestion, and I'll see you next time.